Good morning, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Tuesday, May 30th. What's going on today? Don't mind my hair. It is nice out. I had the windows down in my car coming home from putting Carson on the bus. Today's weather. It's going to be a high of 84 and a low of 58. Yes. So last night, why am I missing? Wow, where'd I put those? There it is. It fell. Yeah, so last night we put the air conditioner in the family room. Thank God. So the one in here is always in here. The one in my bedroom is always left in the bedroom. And we had to put the one back in the family room. So that is in. Okay. Now, yesterday was also a sunny day. I think I'm going to use this. Yeah. It's going to be warm all week. I don't know why I just put that wipe away. I need it again because I didn't put a stamp on for yesterday. See, I haven't been here. I would have been on yesterday. I would have made a morning video, but I slept in late and got up, had breakfast, and had to take a shower. And Scott's like, I want to leave here by noon to go to your parents. Okay. So we left here because he wanted to wash and wax his car at my parents'. So then on the way there, he tells me that he invited Dylan. Like, okay, so I thought it would be Dylan and his boys, maybe Grace, I don't know, but yeah. On the way there, the lady that does our taxes, Scott and her husband have been friends since Scott was a kid. So they were all outside in the front yard, and he knew that her brother-in-law was going to be there for the week. Scott remembered her telling us that, so he's like, let's stop, see if he's there. So we stopped, but she said that he was at the brewery. I'm like, okay. So she said, just stop on the way back when you're done. We should be back. So we did. But we had to still stop at Wegmans and get the beef. We were getting hamburgers to take to my parents. I took my dad some raspberries because he likes the raspberries. Scott got me strawberries. So, yeah. So, let's see. Today's National Day. I didn't look to see if someone's birthday is today. Better do that. May 30th, right? No birthday today. We have one tomorrow, but not today. Okay, today's horoscope. We're going out of order. Today's horoscope for Aries. Today you may be impressed by the powers of concentration and self-discipline of one of your friends. There's a lesson to be learned from your admiring stance, though. The fact that you recognize these qualities in others means that you're making progress. Don't be shy. Stretch your stuff. Whatever. Okay, National Day today. National Creativity Day. National Creativity Day. Okay. We have word of the day. Word of the day. Word of the day. And today's word is infodemic. Infodemic is a noun meaning a glut of mostly unreliable, rapidly spreading information relating to an event, crisis, disease, etc. The other word of the day is lethologica.
Lethologica.
Yep, lethologica is a noun. The inability to remember a particular word or name. Okay, and today's a wisdom quote. Do What You Can't by Casey Neistat. I watch him. He has a YouTube channel. Love watching him. Yep. Got that. I finished a book. I started it yesterday. I finished it this morning while watching Carson. Yes, just Carson. I did not have Blake. I will tell you in a minute. So I finished Canon by Leela James. It left you with a cliffhanger. I do have the next book, which is the last book. It's 3 books of the series. If you remember, I read the book called Mason last week, and that's the series after this one, and I was told to read this one first, and I didn't know that till after I read Mason. And the second book after Mason, I think, is Bear, and that doesn't come out till June 5th, so I'll be caught up. So, yeah, today, yeah, that's it for today. Okay, we have my crafty planner. Crafty planner. Okay, so I still got to write in here for Sunday. So I worked on my lawn dog for 2 hours because I had my lawn dog Zoom. And then I worked on just cross stitch 2014 Halloween. And that was called Trick or Treat. It's a small, it's not very big. Trick or Treat. There's that. Okay, that was Sunday. Yesterday, I did not stitch at all. Because by the time we left here, I didn't have time in the morning. And then we got home, and it was probably like 6 o'clock, 6:30. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit and read. So I put on my pajamas and got in comfy in my recliner, and I was reading. And then I shocked Scott because he goes, "Are you reading something smutty?" I said, "Yes, I am." And he's like, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah, it's 3 guys and 1 girl." And he goes, "It is not." I said, "Oh, yes, it is." I don't think he believed me. I'm going, that's what I read sometimes. So, yeah, he's finding out, yeah, his wife's smutty. Said, "Yep." Morning video. Okay, so yesterday I started, I don't write that in here. Okay, that was Memorial Day. So I might stitch, I should be stitching today, but probably not till tonight, just because I want to read. Okay, so Trick or Treat, I can take this out, and it was Mary Arden Needle. was the last one. And what else is here? Lawn dog, an owl. This one can go out. Chessie, Rosie, Fred and Albert. Okay, so let me grab those so I can put these in. And I've got to find White Santa. Let me find White Santa. I didn't I didn't turn on the air conditioner in here because I probably won't be in lawn. It's okay. Go here. Let's see. Let's see. I'll show you what I've done over the weekend. So we have, I finished page 6. I think I did that on Friday though, and started page 7. The color of the fabric is called Gingerbread. It's a lawn dog sampler, and this one's called Quinto Acuto, the pointed fifth. So yeah, I worked on this here, and I worked on this bird here. So that's what I worked on Sunday. And again, the color is Gingerbread. It's 28 count Lugana by Picture This Plus. So yeah, got a lot done. And then started Trick or Treat, which is a small. This is the one here. So yeah, it's small. It's a small. So I did the whole thing. Whatever you see, that's what I did because it was a new start. Yep. So there's that. And then today is White Santa. Whichever one is White Santa. That's not White Santa. Huh. Where is White Santa? I do not know. Because this is my Christmas. Did I put it in here? I don't think so. Nope. Where is my White Santa? I don't think it's here. Is it in here? Nope. wonder where I put my white Santa. I don't know. Wonder if it's in my drawer. Yep. Okay. White Santa. By Luca S. This is White Santa. And it's not white because he's white. It's white because of his coat. Someone thought we were saying that because we were being racist. And that's not why. It's called the White Santa with Christmas tree. And it's not because he is white. It's because his coat is. So, yeah. That's what I have on it so far. You see it? There we go. That's all I have done on it. So I will work on it today. I don't know how much today, but I will work on it. Maybe after dinner. Because I'm going to read. I am a reading fool right now, you know. So, yeah. Leela James. What else? Oh, I'm on my last notebook. No, I'm still on another notebook than this one, then I'm done. But I have a bunch of plain white ones like this that don't have anything on it. So I'm going to decorate them up with like my rubber stamps, because I have other rubber stamps in here, and I always write what day it is, because this is where I write what I watched on TV, what I stitched on, how many stitches if I know, and then I bring it in here at the end of the day. And then I write on my planner. But I have stickers. I have fish ones. These are all from Cocoa Daisies. I have some sea fun. I got there's snails and kelp, starfish, seahorse, all kinds of stuff like that. This one is a Halloween. This one is the days of the week, so I can actually stamp on top what day it is instead of writing it. So, yeah, I have those for rubber stamps. And then, of course, all kinds of washi tape to decorate it up. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to share. We had a good time with my parents. My parents are doing really well. I just missed my aunt and uncle that were over there. One of my aunt and uncles, to my dad's brother and his wife. They had just left before we got there, and I haven't seen my dad's family in like 2 years, I think. I did see a couple of them at my sister's wedding, but not though. They were sick. Yeah, that's it. I got nothing. Got nothing because I didn't do anything. Oh, the only reason I had Carson this morning is because Blake had a dentist appointment at 8 o'clock. So Dylan took today off because he said that Blake was getting a tooth pulled. It's one of his baby teeth, and it had a cavity, which I told him a year and a half ago. He has a cavity when I took them. Dylan doesn't remember me telling him that. So it was never taken care of. And so they didn't want to fill the cavity in because it's a baby tooth. But they didn't want to leave it in because they didn't want it to get infected and then infecting his other teeth. So they were pulling it today. So Dylan's like, by the time he got Carson back to school, it probably was going to be 10 a.m. And he said, so he took today off. I did ask him if I get every Friday off this summer like I did the past couple years, and he said he decided to change it up this year where every week it'll be a different day, so it won't always be a Friday. And I said, okay, I'm fine with that. I just need to know in advance. So between his schedule, Candy's schedule, and Amber says she's taking them every other week this summer, we'll see how that goes. So I might not have them a lot this summer, but that's okay. That's okay. I can get more stuff done. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I do want to go to Barnes & Noble's once a month, and I am going to do the food trucks once a month, although in June it is twice. I do have to ask Justin again, just to make sure, if we are going to the Lobster Fest in North Tonawanda. I will, if he wants to order both tickets, and I'll give him the money. If he wants me to order mine separate, it doesn't matter. But yeah. So I got to ask him again. If he's not going, I probably won't go. I know Brian and Deborah are going, but yeah. You know how my anxiety is. And I don't know my way around North Tonawanda or anything. So hopefully Justice still wants to go. I did tell my mom about the food trucks, and I told her if she wants to go next time, just come here, meet me here, and I'll take us to Batavia, because I'm right between her and Batavia, so there's no sense in me driving all the way out that way when I got to come back and go past my house, and yeah. So she's like, okay, so I'll let her know. My class reunion is the weekend of July 7th. I thought it was going to be the 14th because it's always my anniversary weekend. The Geneseo sidewalk sales and their summer festival is always the weekend of my anniversary, but this year it's the weekend before, I guess, because everybody was asked who wants to play golf that morning. Tea time, I think, is at 10 or 11. Who's playing? Then they listed everybody in the class. He goes, I probably forgot someone. Yeah, my name wasn't listed. I gave him a laugh for that and said, I don't play golf. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's it. And Scott informed me that the week of July 4th, he is taken off. He's on vacation that week to get shit done around this house. I'm like, thank God. Maybe my freaking bathroom will finally get done and I can get a floor down in my kitchen. That'll be really nice. I would really like to have that done. So, oh, and he already bought the thing that he wanted for the top of my chimney. So once the baby birds are out of my chimney, then we can cover it and I won't have to worry about it again. I'm like, okay. So I'm excited for that. Yeah. Someone asked me how many whips I have and how many new starts I have. Because I have started every single Saturday and Sunday. One Sunday I didn't start till Monday, but that's okay. So as of right now, I already have 75 whips. And I'm up to 43 new starts, so 105. So we still have, 55 and 7. 62 new starts. So I will end up with like 140 whips by the end of the year. Yeah, so that's how many I will be starting with next January. Next January, I am not starting anything new. The only thing I will start new, because I made an exception, is if Stitchy Witch does another Stitch-along, like Cryptids and Supernatural and that. Hers I will do. Anybody else's, no. So if anybody wants to do a stitch along with me next year, it has to be a themed stitch along, like a designer, that I can count my WIP for the stitch along, or a stitch along that we've already started, you know. Yeah. I'm not starting anything new next year except for the Stitchy Witchy or whatever her name is that did cryptids and Supernatural. That is my only exception. I still have a few Carolyn Mannings started, so Carolyn Manning next year, if you want to do one, it's Doreen Jones, whatever I have started, Shannon Christine, whichever ones I have started. I have a lot, Halloween theme, Halloween stitch along. Let's get those stitch alongs finished. I will end up having so many full coverages that I have 2 Hades in my cart. I don't know if I'll buy them. I have like 300 Hades. Plus I have a couple of Pain Frees. I have the freebie ones. I have Artisy. All those full coverage. The Luca S's. They're all full coverage. Plus whatever I'm starting this year. I already know I'm starting what? How many more am I starting this year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more that I'm starting this year. At least 12 more. Yeah. And how many full coverages do I have started already? Oh, that folder went back there. A lot, people. So, yeah. So, like Danielle and I keep saying, the next 5 years, it's working on our WIPs. Every single one of my, what I'm going to do is, on my wheel app, instead of putting in all 150, I will put in Shannon Christine, instead of each one of hers, just her name, because then I'm going to pull from the very oldest one and work on that. Doreen Jones will have its own Carolyn Manning, so they won't be separate. The same thing with Nora Corbett and Mirabilia. I'm just putting the designer names in there, because I have quite a few started from each, and then I work from the oldest to the newest. Just cross-stitch Halloween the same way. I'm not writing each one in or typing each one in. It's just going to say just cross-stitch Halloween. The Hades, they will go in separate. But that's how I'm going to have to do some of them. And I don't even know if I'm going to do the Hades separate. I may do like Story Keep Hade, Mini Hade, Quick Stitch Hade, Full Coverage Hade. I might do it that way, because in the full coverage, I think it's just going to say Big Hade, not full coverage, Big Hade. I think that's how I'm going to do that, instead of typing in each one. That's how I'm going to do things. Stitch-alongs. I may just, I got the hiccups. I may just type in stitch-along. I have a lot of stitch-alongs still going on. I hate the hiccups. So we still have Boo Crew. The next time it gets picked, it'll be done, but it may not get put on next year's wheel if it gets put on, because it's on this year's wheel, that if it gets picked, it'll get finished. I am so sorry. So I have that. I have the Haunted Library stitch along. I'm going to be starting the Fab 50 from last year. Next month is Polaroid Princesses. I will be starting that. Was that it? I know I had Fab 50. Yeah, Fab 50, Princess Portrait. Because I already started Part of Your World, so I'm still doing that. Yeah. Tale as Old as Time, I already started. Tiny Modernist, I started. That was the Ocean Pearl. And then I'm doing the Stitch Wish by Tiny Modernist with a group of people. So, yeah, you know, whatever were stitch-alongs, they get put on the wheel. So, it's crazy, people. It's crazy. Oh, my God. But that's it for today. I know. My hiccups are gone already. Glad they didn't last long. I hate them. So I'm gonna pull out my Kindle. It was charging. I'm back up to 99%, so I'm ready. I want to go sit outside and read and have a cup of coffee before it gets too hot out. I don't know if it's supposed to be. I told you the temperature, but I don't know about humidity. So temperatures, now it says a high of 84, abundant sunshine, winds east at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and humidity 40%. Wow, that's not bad. Sunset is at 8:41 p.m. and it is breezy out there, so I want to take advantage of sitting out there and stitching before I come in and turn the air on. I am going to go open the window first, turn on the ceiling fan before I go sit in the house. But that is it for today. I thought maybe I'd go take a nap, but I'm only a little tired. If I get tired while reading, I will go take a nap. But it is 10 a.m. I know I have stuff to do around the house. I don't feel like it. This is Tuesday, but it feels like Monday. So, yeah. But that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye-bye.